from Levi Stadium. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Purdy throwing here to start. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 34. Mason there to haul it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
They kick the running back in motion. Finding Pearsall. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To throw again, it's Purdy. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And a solid gain there and gets him across the 45 before he goes out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Purdy on first down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Purdy throwing here on first. He's on the move. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Second and 3. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
That throw finds Kittle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down throw by Purdy. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Kittle's got it on the slant. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-0 lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
on is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Cordero Patterson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out, a man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson finds a new home in Pittsburgh, and I think he finds the exact right fit for his skill set. A team in the Steel City that loves to run the ball, play great defense. That sound familiar? That's what he did for the Seahawks for well over a decade. He's looking to rejuvenate his career after a couple tough seasons in Denver, and this might just be the right fit.
And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. Second and 6 coming up here. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Fred Warner. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Russ now from the gun. That's caught for the first. Up to the races, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
I think we saw a little frustration vented on that stop. Certainly weren't happy about giving up a touchdown, but they made sure to deny them 2 more on top of it.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Able to hit Mason, complete. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make some... and at least move them forward.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. Collects this at the 32. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. With some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Ross off the play fake. Caught by Fryermuth. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Warren once more. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instinct. on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Nearly an interception on that play. And now they need to get 4 on third down. It's only 2 on the pickup, and they remain 2 yards shy as it brings up 4.
It may not show up as much on the old... short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. Harris is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Purdy throwing here. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Running back sent in motion. Hits his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd and 6 now. Kittle brings it in. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now it's Purdy. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a gain of 4. And that's a 49er first down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Mason there to haul it in. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Caught by Jennings. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Purdy. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Moody knocks it through, and that'll push their lead to 4.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Patterson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28. The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a... engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Wilson moving fast here. On 2nd down, Warren. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Harris gets it on the counter. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Fred Warner. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 37. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This is Harris on 2nd down. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
49ers 17.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Finds his target, Mason. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. but it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
From the 29. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. '49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Purdy. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. That's brought in by Jennings. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Mitch Wisnowski headed back out as they'll punt it away once more. Cordero Patterson to return for the Steelers. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. That's taken at the 15. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Steelers and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. That brings us to the break. The Steelers taking a lead into the visiting locker room. Now we'll toss things to Jonathan Coachman in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We got a fine
vision so far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And a decent as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Wilson with it on 1st. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
A third down run with Harris. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. On the play, and that's enough for the first down. Harris once more. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brought down by Fred Warner. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Second and 10 now. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now an inside handoff to Harris. He cuts it back right. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating.
Look at you.
And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
49ers 17.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Samuel now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. They kick the running back in motion. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Back to the air on 2nd, Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 31-yard play, and it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Motioning left is their running back. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Able to hit Mason, complete.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning one of the tight ends. Running it now out of the gun. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
From the gun on 3rd down. Escapes out to the left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Moody knocks it through, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Patterson now to return it. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they have leaned on him to get this offense to the end zone in the game, and he's delivered. He's hit pay dirt 3 times. Part of a really nice game for him so far, Brock. Been returning good value on the looks that he's been getting. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Fred Warner.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They give to Harris from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Going right side, Harris with it. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Staying on the ground with Harris. Breaks the tackle, still going. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. A very short kick here from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Purdy on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's a 49er 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. He's on the move. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Oh, he lost the football! Steelers have it, headed the other way! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running behind center with Harris. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd down here, another give to Harris. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. A handoff for Harris, running right. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plunges, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
49ers 20.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. So here come the 49ers on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he does what he can there, up to the 25. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd down from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. Nothing doing there as he gets out of bounds back to the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Here's Purdy to throw. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Cut by Gibson. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run with Harris. Has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. His 5th rushing score in this game alone. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game.
49ers 20. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field. Set. 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco!
They kick the running back in motion. Ooh, almost to throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Purdy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw, Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10 give to Harris. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give now to Najee. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Dicker connects there. And that grows the lead to 27.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Purdy throwing here on first. Kittle brings it in. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 2nd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Purdy looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's got it to his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Flush down now to his left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
And the Steelers going nickel, third down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Purdy to throw it. They connect for the first. And he gets this forward to the 19. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Man, this one is gonna sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do after giving one up at home. Just look ahead to the next game. Focus on prepping for the next opponent and working your tail off, and make up for losing in front of the home crowd by giving your fans something to cheer about the next time out.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.